Frank, honey? That you? Chad, thanks for coming in. Take two, yeah. How y'all doing tonight? Just out here enjoying the rain. Possum? What's up, boy? Trying to make this happen, man. Trying to make this happen. Crunk honey? Crunk honey. Crank honey? Miss you. Miss you a lot. Got this. Shh. I need to put my chili peppers in there. So that's running off at. Oh, man. I don't know what to do with my first live. What do y'all recommend? Should I recommend fishing or what? Well, that's Oklahoma. It's rainy. Just chilling. I didn't know how to do my first live. I was just like, well, wing it, I guess. You know who I'm missing right now? I'm missing that guy Ron or Ronaldo. Where's old Ronaldo when you need him? That's where I get my mail right there. Everything you send over here goes there. Hey la. Thank y'all for being here with me. I'm chilling. Haven't fished in rain like this before, but you know how it goes. Nah, I can't sleep, Amy. I can't sleep. So I was hoping there's a couple of friends out there sit here with me. Beautiful, man. It feels good. Just want to say happy birthday to my friend Nathan. Birthday boy today. We were just kicking it all night until now. just hold it, you know. Guess I should water my. It's heavy though. Water my chili plants. I got these freaking plants. I need the water, but they're so heavy. I don't want to bring it out there to that. It's hard to do with one hand. Nah. Just messing around. I was fishing earlier in the night. Caught a couple of bass. Caught a catfish. But nothing worth writing home about, you know. That's my street. Me and that house, and there's a house down there. We're the only ones on this block. So. Y'all getting rain in your area? Possum outdoors, you. I love your lives, man. You keep it very interesting and very up to par, and always look for those Possum Outdoors lives, no matter whose channel you're on, you know. No matter whose channel you're on. Needed some of this liquidation for real here in Oklahoma. And I'm sure it's going to change the pattern tomorrow. Because I fish at lunch. And people always want to talk mess about that. I fish at the hottest time of day, and nobody's out, you know. But it feels good to be able to catch fish in such a way to show y'all, you know. It feels good to me to be able to show my friends that this is not impossible, you know. It's not impossible. Possum, thank you, man. Amy, thank you for always being there. Always going bad and always painting those darn baits, man. Those baits are awesome. Possum, I'm glad. I mean, the first live, okay. The first live I attend with Possum, and all right, let's keep this between you and I. So late and all. The first live I was with Possum, he almost burned his house down. He had a live fire, like he was carrying it inside and carrying it outside. I was like, man, Possum, you were on it. You inspire me, bro. Always doing what's not been done. And Amy too, she's the same. She always does what hasn't been done when it comes to creation, you know, like a creator or whatever point of view. It's a thundering. It's a lightning. That was great. No, I don't have a big head. It's just a 5 head. It's not a 4 head, but it's a 5 head. Even 5 head. Oh man. I don't know what to say about all this. My first live. I feel like I should be like notifying people and putting it on the old YouTubes and saying, hey, Thumpy's live, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it was a 5 head, Amy. Don't talk too much. I seen your head. Man, I'm feeling good. I'm out here. I still hear birds. I don't know if y'all can hear them, but the rain is lightening up, and I don't know what to do in this situation. Y'all do lives all the damn time, and here I am trying to do one. I don't know how to do it. But hey, the beginning for everything, yeah? I've been sitting on a bunch of content. I've sitting like at least an hour of content that I didn't want to share yet. I've been holding back, trying to do better with my how do I want to say this? Creativity. Thank you for your encouraging words, friends. Thank you. Glad y'all are here with me today, tonight, whatever you want to call it. Awesome. This is me going with the flow. Oh, man. It's been my, I don't know, a year and a half now. All this creativity. Hey, Rod. It's hard. It's a hard to keep up with. It's a hard act to follow. You know, I'm sure all y'all know what I'm talking about. It's hard to keep. What do they call it? Not only being creative, but you want to be creative in such a way that you know that God is the one driving you in all this. I mean, you can say, I'm the best fisherman, or I got the best lives, or I got content. That doesn't make sense, because if you're not including God in what you're doing in your life, then you're not really living a life worth being a creator. If that makes freaking sense. Today I took time for myself. I went fishing. I went to a couple lakes. Just for me, you know. I did all my responsibilities. I even went back to work in the afternoon. The only reason I had time off was because I went to the urgent care today. We all see in the videos. I'm putting together. I was just fishing. I was catching crappie on the bridge, like always. You know, Thumpy. And I wanted to be like Forrest Gump. Something bit me! But after I set the hook and everything, I was like, golly, something bit me. And it's not like some horsefly or something that bit you, right? It was like someone that lit a freaking match and put it under my arm and fire. And I didn't think nothing of it because I was hook setting a crapo, and well, y'all seen the video here in a couple of days. And first thing I was thinking is, Amy. It wasn't a bee. I mean, I've been stung and bit by a lot of things in my life. This was different, and I don't know if you've watched my videos or my shorts or anything. When I'm on that bridge, I got my arm on that wood. I don't know what's under that wood. I don't know what's in that area. You know, can't see it. I just look for something buzzing or feel around. But whatever. After I hook set this crappie, I felt this fire, like it was like a fire, like that lightning bolt under my arm. I was just like, something bit me. I went straight Forrest Gump mode with it. But I kept going. You'll see. I caught the fish, measured it, showed everybody and whatnot. I even did a short about it without mentioning the bite. But the next day, whenever I woke up in the morning today, that redness, I don't know where that bite was, like close by my armpit, like under my freaking arm, like, well, I'm not gonna show you. It was there, and it spread it up like to my arm, like all the way. It's going past my elbow now. I thought it was a spider bite or something worse than that. Because when you're on that bridge, I mean, there's not only army ants or fire ants or spiders and wasps. I can't discern. I'm looking for the crappie bite, not the damn bug bite. And that thing got me. It lit me up. Boy, I didn't think nothing of it. I went to work after I got bit, lunch. But the next day, this morning, that redness spread past my elbow. I've never been bit by, by anything that big to make me feel like, hey, that wasn't a horsefly, you know? Well, there's no possum. There's no, oh shoot, that was the hard spot. There was no necrotic tissue. There was no. Believe me, I was thinking. First thing that came to mind when I saw them, that was my elbow. I hit my funny bone, my humerus, but it wasn't so humorous. First thing I thought was spider, because all the webs and whatnot, and I didn't see what was on my arm when I slapped at it. But I'm led to believe it was something on wing. Ooh. It was something on wings to get away, because if it was a fire ant or something, it would have kept biting me. Or I would have grabbed it or slapped it or whatever. But nah. I think this is, I want to freaking figure out what it was, because I don't, it's my first encounter with it. Whatever it was, it lit my whole arm up. So I went to the doctor this morning. Them suckers gave me a shot in my bum. They were like, which side do you sleep on? I was like, well, I've had surgeries here. And by that time, she already grabbed my butt cheek and shot that thing. Boy, I'd rather have that bug bite again. Then that cortisone shot, man. They didn't tell me to eat Benadryl, Amy. They didn't tell me it was a bug bite to where take Benadryl and whatnot. Nah, this was, I'm gonna shoot you in the butt, and if you don't feel better, you better come back. I went back to work, possum. You know me. All right. Well, if you really want to know me, I called in this morning and said, hey, I gotta go have this bite looked at. My boss was like, hey, well, all right, well. She sent the message out to everybody, vet staff. I was like, hey, Corey's gonna be out this morning. And I was like, oh, I got the whole morning. So I went back, okay? I went back to where I got bit. And I couldn't find that sucker. I was looking. Believe me, I was looking. Looking for that joker, and that joker did not show itself. So I figure, hey, I got a left butt cheek. If they have to shoot me again, I'm gonna go back to my fishing hole. I was fighting not only the weather, the 100-degree and plus weather, but the bugs and work and my own self-esteem. This morning, going back looking, and I still caught crappies, and it's going to be in that video too. I went back. I'm not scared. You cannot be scared of God's creation if he puts you in that creation, right? Or no? I even caught better crappie when I went back. If that means anything. Nah. I just need to take a fly swatter. Take a fly swatter. Go over there and slap around. I even thought about bringing a broom, clearing out the webs, but if God made everything for a reason, y'all. Well, there was a reason why I got stung. After all these years fishing that same spot, getting victimized by fish in that same spot. Heck, I'll get victimized by one bug to be victimized by 6 fish. I don't know about y'all. It's a win-win for me. Oh, it's picking up. It's picking up. Oh, it's windy. It's windy. Let's walk over here. Other side of my property. Ooh, it's windy. Ronaldo's gonna miss this. Amy, you better tell her I told you. Tell her. Tell him and her I told you to tell them. We're missing out. Missing out on Thumpy's first live. We're 26 minutes in. And I'm just out here. I'm not dangling, but I'm hanging. Barefoot in my yard. Walking around. I never thought my first live would be like that, but that's how it rolls. Well, tell her again. Tell her again. What's up, 217? How you been, brother? Thank you for being here and commiserating with in my first live, man. Rod, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna wipe you off real quick. Picking up. I live on the corner of a street, and I have at least an acre and a half I have to mow every 2 weeks. I'll show you all this in the daytime one day when I'm comfortable with my lives. And no, I ain't making baits, and I'm not fishing. I'm just using this phone and showing y'all my point of view until it dies. And believe me, it's about to die in like maybe 10 minutes. But I'd rather just spend this time with y'all. You four that are here right now. May the Lord be with each and every one of y'all and guide you on what's right in this world. Fishing is all right, but there's more important things that are not seen or not heard of. There's a realm beyond this earthly place we live. And I believe he shows us these things for a reason. And there's a good reason. Good reason. Oh, was that my beeper? Let me turn my beeper off. That's my ringtone, the beeper. I don't know anybody that knows about it. These kids that were born after 2000, they're like, what is that? Oh, we used to have beepers. That's a doctor's beeper. Blows their mind. Ooh. Back out of this rain. Show y'all another rain. Drip drop. Drip, drip. Right. Like I said, I got 10 minutes. Or I can go inside and be boring on the charger and do all that jazz. But I'm not going to do that to y'all. You got to see this stuff. You got to see it. I mean, why not? You don't want to see my ugly mug. See it enough of my videos. So I live in Oklahoma. It's the northern part of Oklahoma. It's more temperate. It's more cooler. Say than the rest of Oklahoma. Stillwater has a lot of water around it. You can't tell. You have a body of water in a stone thrown area. Like you can throw a stone that way, throw a stone that way, throw a stone that way. You're gonna run into a body of water that Thumpy fished in. It made a video in too. Oh, it feels good. Awesome. Feels really good. I'm not even sweating, bro. I like my neighbor's tree. They got the lights going. And see how much time I got left. Ooh, got another 6 minutes. All right. Yeah, that's what Ron would say. That humidity. It'll work on a man. or a woman. I grew up around this state. I've been here for over 40 years now and fought fires here, wildland. I've worked livestock here in Oklahoma, wild and domestic. Uh, I've worked bison, hundreds of head of bison here, tagging and vaccinating, whatnot. That was my younger years, though. That was early 2000s. But I still go back and check on things like that, and I still work in things like that. Just not as hard. That's what God's done for me in my life. You know, He's leading me here right now to talk to y'all. In my first live I ever done in my life. I feel more comfortable now than ever. I mean, I've been doing this stuff for a year and a half now, and fishing is good. The people are good here, and y'all are great being here with me right now. I mean, it's late. I don't know about y'all. I got work in the morning, but I don't care. I'm on call as we speak. Something was to happen out there with an animal on this land. Guess who's in charge of it? Guess who has to run off? Guess who has to get in that car and run off and go over there and take care of it? Me. Because I'm on call. And I have to stay. How am I going to say this? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. I don't know if y'all know anything about that. That's a Christian point of view. But you have to have that point of view in your everyday life, even night. You have to have it. If you have to stay ready, therefore you don't have to get ready for the second return of Jesus Christ. So I live that every day, every night. I wake up. I wake up in the morning, man. Right on. Keep working, Rod. Appreciate you for being here. In the morning, I get up. This isn't the left hand telling the right hand. This is me being honest with y'all. Before I use the bathroom, before I drink, before I even do anything, I read scripture. I look at that daily verse. That daily verse. What does that daily verse have to say to me? What does it have to show me? I even have not only electronic daily verses, but I have books and stuff that I keep in my vehicle and in my house. You know, tangible things. Tangible things to remind me of why Jesus put us in such predicaments in our day-to-day life. Camaraderie, man. You gotta be there for your sisters and brothers. Even in the worst times, it could be 2 o'clock in the morning, like right now. It could be raining, and barefooted, and nothing else to do, nowhere else to go. But the people that show up in those times are the most important people. The most important people. You gotta think about this. Thank you, Possum. Thank you, honey. You gotta think about this. When you're gone, when you're in that casket about to go in that ground, who's going to cry? Who's going to lower you down in that ground? Who's going to grab that dirt from the ground and pour it on your body? It's going to be those people you have close to you. It's going to be those people that are going to be in, going to be there. Like, take time off work to come to your funeral. It's going to be those people that I've carried caskets from the street down to burial sites to try to maintain Native American ways. Carrying them, picking them up, praising them and the Lord simultaneously, and taking them to that ground and putting them in that ground. Before we do all that, we we dig the earth up too. Everything's by hand. Cremation is just, I ain't gonna touch down on cremation. God said, put you in the ground for the resurrection to come back. I want it easy for that guy to do so. You know? You know? Could be rougher ways we can all go or plan to go. But I know the ways I want to go is for my people to see me and put me in the ground next to my family in our burial site. It's nothing to do with my grandma don't even have a tombstone. You know, she don't. The tombstone is like a little brick of cement that we all wrote on and left fingerprints on and stuff. I think that's a lot better than ashes, you know. Y'all got any questions or anything you want to ask me? I feel like I'm hogging the moment. So over here we got a big tree bush, and there's a bunch of rabbits that live in there. And yes, if I run out of food, that's where I'm hunting. On the other side of the neighborhood or street, there's a whole wooded area over there. I can go hunt and set traps over there if I want, but I don't. Down the street over here is 2 ponds, and a couple of them are golf course ponds. And you know, golf course ponds. I could have made 10 videos out of these ponds down the street, but I don't do that. That's too much. Rabbits. You got some rabbits? Heck yeah. I always have rabbits every week. Tomorrow, what was today? Wednesday? No, it's Tuesday. Thursday's my rabbit day. I say that because that's it's work related, and I work with animals. If you didn't know, and there's always 8 rabbits every week. They're up for adoption. Holler at your boy. They're New Zealand whites. I'm thinking about making, well, since they're all going down every week, thinking about collecting hairs and sending them. Yes, sir.
Uh, uh, what was that? Pasta sauce.